Have a good day or have a good evening. I don't know from which part of the world you are hearing me or you have joined me. If you cannot hear me, please let me know. I was a bit uh, concerned about the voice. Some of the audience complained that my voice it's not audible. Please confirm that the voice and the picture is clear. Hello everyone. I'm joining you today from Ontario, Canada. I'm in North Ontario. We are close to the lake area and it is a lovely area, beautiful and green. And during September, if you are a lover for outdoors activities, is the best time of the year to enjoy outdoor activities, to enjoy the weather, and to enjoy the ideal autumn. In Ontario and mostly in entire Canada, it's very advisable to visit in September or beginning of June before the weather get hot, since the hot weather here provoke the mosquitoes and different type of insects, since it's very green country and it's surrounded by a massive lakes all around. So that's why rain and lakes and greenery, you can really be a bit uncomfortable due to the numerous number of different flies. So I'm a person who likes to have some walk and some activities around the lakes, and it is amazing. So you can really enjoy the outdoor life. Nevertheless, so I was talking about for people who are planning to move to Canada. Ontario is one of the highly reputed province, since it has one of the best universities and it has a lot of opportunities in matters of work. It's heavy industrial province. So if you have any questions, I can really help you directly from here. If I have no answers or not clear answers, I can do a search and I can really help you in your concerns. So I am enjoying the sun. As you see, you can sit with a t-shirt. We are almost end of September. So next month we are not going to have this privilege of sitting outside because we'll be having more rain, and gradually day by day the weather is going to be cooler. And the province of Ontario, coming back to the particular points, has different parts. It's having very well connected cities. The major cities are Toronto and Mississauga. Mississauga, where the airport is based, and then going further to the border of US, you will be having St. Catherine and then Niagara Falls. And beside those cities, to the east, we have Hamilton and Oakville, and to the north we have Ajax and Kings City, and we have the capital. Mr. Niaz is in Dubai. He has used this platform to share his experience and his lush life in Dubai. But we thought that we can really share more informations about Canada, Ontario, and we can share more information about some European countries with other members of our group, and it will be more beneficial for you guys to gather more informations directly from people who are residing there, and you can really ask for other informations if you are traveling or you are planning to travel about other country in Europe. So we can plan maybe next time to discuss about France, and maybe in another cycle of videos we can discuss how to plan your itinerary to Italy. And I think our colleague Niaz has discussed many cases and experiences about the travel to US, as well about his travel to UK. So I would like to be very useful for you. So if you have questions, I'm ready to really help you and discuss with you any concern where you will be find it beneficial for you. So talking about Ontario, Ontario, it is very well developed province. It has a very high sophisticated road network, plus a very good housing system. Usually in Canada, the housing system is based on different communities, cities, and towns, and the housing is in majorly in houses. It's separate houses or townhouses. Plus, there are communities where you could really find in the major centers of the city. You can find like kind of buildings. You don't find a lot of buildings here. They call it condominium. Usually it's for rent. Few of them they are owned by people. Unfortunately, since many people start to move to Canada and after COVID, the number of available units to rent and the number of ready houses to sell were not according to the demand. So the demand sky high, and therefore it has impacted the prices of the real estate. So the prices now for average working people a bit difficult. So they are downsizing their demands in matters of the numbers of rooms and in matters of the size of the residences. Beside, for young couples and young families, they are finding a bit difficult to complete the first down payment for the residences. Nevertheless, the government is doing a lot of preventive actions and support for new and newcomers, plus the young families, to give them a very good support in matter of giving some subsidized mortgage and building up sometimes economical places to start their life. So this is for the residence styles in Ontario. The work style here, as you know, in Northern America, unless you are employed full time, you will be paid hourly. Usually now between 40 to 48 hours per week, depends. And some of the hours, if you are exceeding, you will be paid overtime. The benefits of full time is you can get your health insurance, where you can be covering the dental and the eyes. But usually, even if you are not employed in Canada, you have the health system which can really take care of you. And but your teeth and eyes are not covered. You should pay cash out of pocket. Education schools are here by public school, which is subsidized by the government. and the universities are paid. So it depends to which faculties you would like to join. If you are Canadian, you will be having completely different prices than the international students. So usually international students pay 3 to 4 times, depends from the faculty where they are joining. At the beginning of my video, I have mentioned the number of universities here, and especially in Ontario. We can talk about McMaster University, we can talk about McGill in Quebec, and we can talk about Toronto University, Ryerson University, and Toronto University. It is the first 5 universities in Northern America and in the world, so it's well-known university, and they have different type of faculties, and they are accepting international students. Beside, we have the colleges where they accept as well different type of educational programs and postgraduate programs. So all type of educations are available for students, and Canada is welcoming all international students based on their papers, official graduations, official financial status. So we don't forget here that all educational programs are paid, and therefore students, they have to prove before applying to their educational admissions their financial status. Many people, they are neglecting this point, but financial status is the first and the most and the critical points for any Western countries to really consider their visas and their acceptance, because usually from the previous experiences, many universities uh, face a lot of problem with international students, and the students, they could not pay their fees, they could not pay their food, they had some financial issues. They are coming and complaining to the administrations of universities, and this is, create a lot of unwanted situations, which is many administrations really, they are trying to solve it in a very humanitarian way. But when it comes to irregular and systematic, and many students, I don't want to tell all of them, but many of them, they have abused this point, and telling, okay, I have no money now, what I have to do, I cannot go and stay on the street, or I cannot stop. So this is many years back. They have some funds, they could really support those type of students, but when you have n numbers of those students are applying, this is create restrictions and create difficulties for others to get accepted easily. Many students are complaining, why I'm not getting my admission? I have very good marks, I am a very good student, I have been doing extremely good, and now I'm not able to proceed with my education. So we are sorry for those. And Mr. Niaz, as I told many times, is uh, will be joining you in different channels, in different sessions from Dubai, and he will be talking about a different uh, different topics related to other countries, other travel experiences. So we have decided to talk from different platforms, and about to talk really on authentic basis about something which is related to the country, where our colleagues or friends who are joining our blog to talk honestly and definitely proper informations which will be useful for our audience. So I'm really very happy to help you in any questions, even if I don't have my ready answers with me. I can review your questions later on, and I can really find for you the proper solution and the proper answer. So don't worry, Niaz is alive. Many people repeatedly are asking, where is Niaz? Okay, so there is a new face here, and I would be really happy to join you. Mr. Raoul, thank you for following up with us. I've been to many countries. I've been to Europe, almost all Europe. I've been to US. I've been to Africa. Plus, I'm Canadian. I'm a medical professional residing in Canada. And I travel to CIS countries before the war for sure. I've been to Russia. I've been to Central Asia. But the only countries where I never been is South America and Japan and Australia. So this is the answer for your questions. So I can give a lot of informations about traveling, about national questions, precautions, how to plan for travels, and a lot of tips which will be very useful for you guys on reducing your costs, and especially now traveling, it's a burden. The tickets, what is the best time really to book the tickets, and where to stay, how to really manage your and plan your travel to enjoy it till the maximum with affordable money and with really enjoyable stay. My favorite country, every country has its own taste. If I can tell you, my favorite country is the country where I feel safe, I feel comfortable, I feel like I'm at home, and where people having the culture of hospitality. This is where you feel oh, this is good for me. So usually you travel to beautiful countries, amazing, but when people are treating you in a bad way, and not because you cannot generalize on the country in total, because sometimes you may meet some bad persons who will be giving bad impressions about the country, and it will really spoil maybe your stay, and you will be having bad memories if you will be not having a good service in a hotel, or the rent a car did not really provide you proper service, or something, some hiccup, it will give you a bad impression. But I like the southern countries, like I love Spain. Hospitality there, it's beautiful. And Portugal, it's very kind people there. I love it. I've been to Mexico many times, and the people there are very nice, very peaceful. You have to choose where to go and with whom to talk and how to talk. Everywhere there are good people, and you can find the good way to talk and really the good way to be treated. So this is, this is the best country is where you feel comfortable. This is for me as a what they call it, as a philosophy. I've been to Dubai. I lived in Dubai. I live in Abu Dhabi. I've been in many Arabic countries and GCC, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Egypt. There are countries which remind you about that time. There are countries which is really give you a very good memory and positive memories. So sometimes you are so much impressed by the country and so much occupied by discovering and exploring new places, watching the cultural, the structure, the history, the museum. You don't feel much people around you because you are completely engaged and enjoying. And this is also another type of relaxations which will be giving you a peace of mind and will enrich your thoughts and your ideas. You can come back home with a new idea, fresh idea. Therefore, traveling is very important for the human being. Sitting in one place, you cannot gain experience, knowledge. Exchanging thoughts with other people is very important. So here we can really refresh our mind. We can exchange our thoughts. We can discuss many points, and you can come to a new lifeline and new decisions and new ideas. You can restructure your life sometimes, or taking deviations from what you were usually doing, and you will get bored. So you will be thinking that, wow, I could do this long time back and I can really recreate a very good way of living and very good interactions, and it makes me very happy and very comfortable. So routines are killing people, and therefore you have to change your sometimes your habits by driving a different way to work, or you have to go outside to a restaurant. You can have a walk sometimes and can really give you a good relaxation. Traveling, it's required a lot of preparation, but nevertheless, the travels, it's a new lessons, and it is really a very good support and buffer for the entire way of thinking, and enrich your ideas and way of living. I hope I answered your questions, Mr. Raoul. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to subscribe and put like. And today I am with you from Ontario, Canada, alive. The temperature today here is in my place is 23, and I'm enjoying the sunshine. Last 2 days we had a bit of rain, but not very cold. The temperature dropped to plus 17, and today we enjoyed. So I may take you tomorrow, but not live, because in that area there is no good signal for Wi-Fi. So I can really show you the type of forest and walking trails, life in Northern America and Northern Ontario, type of housing, which we have discussed recently about the housing and the price. Now the constructions is improving because there is no restrictions, there is no COVID, there is no close down, and number of houses is increasing, but still the demand, since we have a lot of uncertain situation in different countries, people are trying to move and settle and finding peace in Canada. Beside, as I mentioned, it's attracting a lot of international students. Canada attracts more than 500,000 students every year and admissions in different type of universities. So those students, many of them, they are from rich background. They can afford to rent house or to rent an apartment, and therefore you need to provide them places during their entire period of their education. So I wish I could really be useful today and I could really entertain you well and can share with you a little bit about my surrounding here. We have beautiful gardens, still the flower are booming and we have very good quiet neighborhood here. So we have a beautiful place around and nice setting. This is, nothing extraordinary. It's usually Canadian average family, like mm, well maintained families, because now, as I mentioned, the young families are not able to have this type of houses as a detached and having good garden due to the price. And who's interesting about the prices who can log on the real estate webpage, choose an area and look at the house and house prices if he's interested to do such research for himself. Because I am not a real estate person and I have no clear idea about what is the actual price for the real estate in Canada. But I know pretty well it is much more expensive than any place in the Middle East, even if we are talking about Dubai. Here, the housing is more expensive and the apartment as well. So, next month, October, we have in Canada the Thanksgiving. Who's interesting to know a little bit about Thanksgiving? It's a kind of a national day when people are thanking God for giving them new opportunities and to move to the new land and to settle a new opportunity for their lives. So they have created this kind of a day and the same but in a different date. United States as well, they do celebrate the same concept but on a different date and they have the Thanksgiving date. End of October, we have a Halloween day. I will try to have live stream on Halloween here, but it won't be very clear since it is during the night. So we will be having some kids and some toddlers coming, knocking the door, wearing some funny with mask and uniform, asking for trick or treat, and usually it's a very funny night and you have to give them a bit of chocolate, a bit of cookies, and they are very happy. Sometimes they sing songs and they have very funny, scary uniform and some mask, and they hide their faces. So during October, the second half, the temperature will drop and the temperature may reach +5 and some days may reach 0. So November, we may see the first snow. If we will get snow, I will be also showing you the first snow in Canada, where the snow removal system here it's very efficient. The government and the municipality, because Canada it's politically divided into provinces as states, and every city has its own budget. So we have the federal budget, so it's a federative country, and we have the provincial budget, and we have the city municipality budget, where the city will be charging every month every owner and every business kind of monthly taxes, and within this charges garbage and snow removal will be included. So when the snow fall in major streets, the snow will be removed on a regular basis and there are different categories of the roads where I will be showing you later on how the snow will be removed, and then in case of the ice forecast would really show danger index, the local authorities, I mean the municipality and the federal government on the federal major highways, they will be sprinkling de-icing solution, and in some places they may be throwing some salt. So for melting the ice, and this can really secure some kind of safety for drivers who are driving at night, and especially for heavy trucks, because usually heavy trucks move after particular hours heavily, since the resident already uh, came back from their duty and work, and the school buses already not functional, so the roads are more empty, so heavy trucks will start to move more at night. So this is regarding the traffic and the ice. So here it's very safe road unless you are a reckless driver. So rules and driving license here is well regulated, and without driving license, for sure you are violating the rules and you can get heavy ticketing, and you should uh, have your driving license, and it has particular validity and you can renew it. So hi everyone who has joined me recently. I'm from Canada, Ontario. I'm having a live stream. Who would like really to join and to put some questions? I can help you in particular informations about Canada, about migration to Canada, what are the best places, what are the tips for newcomers, how really the government helping the newcomers to easily settle, especially for people are coming from uncertain area in the world and would like really or thinking or planning to move to Canada and join the life in Canada. For students who are planning, or they have been here, or they are planning to come here, or the postgraduate planning to join the universities for some master degrees or some PhDs, also we can give you some ideas and some particular universities where they have still valid seats during the second semester, because already the first semester is over. First semester start here in 1st September. The second semester will start after the new year. So many universities are accepting students from the second semester if they have available seats. So if you are one of those, I would be really happy as well to help you. If I don't have a ready answer immediately, I can check for you. And since I'm directly talking to you from Canada and help you. For the people who has newly joined this channel, please put like and subscribe and share your idea and thoughts. What could be interesting for you to know about the life in Canada, and what are the concerns for you about Canadian, and what is your interest in studying or working in Canada. So I'm very happy to help you, and I'm enjoying here on my backyard the lovely weather, and still here as you see who are joining us from the other part of the world. So we have sunlight, and we are still in the middle of the day. So Ontario is away from the Middle East by 8 hours. So you are ahead of us. So we are after you. And Vancouver will be +4 as well. So it will be like if you are In Middle East, you will be like 8 plus 4 will be around 12 hours. So if it is 6 p.m. there, will be 6 a.m. in Vancouver, and so on. So this time different also make like uh, good for us when we travel to Canada. You can gain 1 day. So if you would travel, let's see today, so you reach in Canada the same day, even a bit earlier than the time you have moved out from your house. But you will lose the day when you will be traveling back from Canada to the west, to the east, because you will be losing 1 day. So if you travel, let's see, on 25th of September, you will be reaching 27th of September. So 26 will be missed somewhere in the air, because at that time you will be traveling, and especially if you will be starting after the midnight. So, guys, thank you for joining me today, and I think that not many of you has uh, different questions. We have discussed a few things about Ontario and Canada, and I would like really to have a very specific questions from you, so I would be very useful, and to share a lot of experiences and a lot of points where many people won't be able to give you the precise then the exact answer. However, Mr. Rahul is with us. Thank you for following till the end. I'm really happy. Share a good story occurred with you while traveling. First of all, I would like really personally thank you. And Mr. Rahul, I don't know from where you are following me, and I would like really to know. I'm very much interested. And funny stories, uh, you know, uh, I can tell you one happens to me actually a couple of years back. I was traveling to to the Middle East. I think at that time I was going to Dubai, and I took my flight. Oh, thank you, Rahul, from Argentina. Hola, señor. I know a bit of Spanish since we have a lot of Mexican here. ¿Cómo está? Bien, muy bien. And at that time, I took Air France from Toronto, Paris, Charles de Gaulle to Dubai. And at that time, I was a bit tight with the money for traveling, and I bought comfort economy seats, which is not bad. If some of you has traveled on comfort economy on Air France, it's not an advertisement for Air France, but anyway, the story happens with them, and I'm really thanking them a lot. And I traveled comfort economy from Toronto to Paris, and I went to the lounge. And when I joined the flight from Paris to Dubai, I scanned my boarding pass, and when I scan it, the scanner give really amazing buzz. I said okay, and the steward jumped. Oh, congratulations! You get an automatic upgrade, random upgrade from comfort economy to business class. I said, oh, really? That's amazing. I love that. So that was really funny, and it was very good. I love it, and I enjoyed. That was really interesting, and like all in a sudden, you get upgraded from one class to another class, and I enjoyed my flight on business class, the second part of my flight from Paris to Dubai, and it was really a very surprising. and I really enjoy it. I remember it recently, and that was very good story for me. Also to tell you and share with you that frequent travelers sometimes they got unexpected benefits from the airlines, and sometimes they give you an update, and another story is where you can accumulate those points, traveling points. You can upgrade it, and you can use it to upgrade your seats as well. And beside that, I have other stories where it is good stories when you meet good people on board, and you are traveling sometimes 7 8 hours, especially when you travel from Northern America. Here you are on a separate continent, and usually your travels are long travels unless you will be traveling to Mexico, or you will be traveling to US or to Cuba. So here are like we are talking about 4 hours, 5 hours, unless you will be traveling to the west. And when you meet good people and you have long travel and you have good discussions, you look at your watch and you will see, wow, 5 6 hour pass and you could not feel it, and you will be chit chatting and enjoying food and enjoying the drink on board. So those are a very good story while traveling. And the most important is that the good stories when you get very good service, as I told before, when you arrive to a hotel and all in a sudden the hotel management will upgrade your room. This is another stories where really you will be happy. And when you also meet some good people on the beaches, or you are meeting good people in the restaurants and during your dinner or in a shopping area, and you are really feeling like, okay, I'm benefiting from my travel by meeting good people, which give me a positive energy and good positive time. I really appreciate your question, Rahul, which is buffering me to talk more, and this is what actually I would like to uh, get from my people who are watching me live. And this is amazing. When you go live, you get also uh, live ideas, unexpected questions, and I think live streaming it's more honest and sincere from a prepared script and prepared question and answers, and you can go more honest and sincere with your audience. I would like also to, who will be watching later on this video and who would be able to comment, to put his comments in the description box and comment box, and put his questions and put what are the points and about which country precisely would like to know. Since you know now all in a sudden on a fresh head, I can't really share with you many things. Raul, love listening to you. I hope you will continue these sessions. I will try. I also love, like you, Rahul, people honest and sincere and friendly to watch and to interact in a very good way. So, if you have particular questions, I really be happy to share. And the this channel is always open for sharing and discussing in a friendly way and positive way, to exchange positive energy and to support people whenever they are in any continent they are. I think we are having the same timing line between Canada of Argentina. I don't know in which part you are, east or west. So it is the maybe plus or minus 1 hour or 2 hours. So that's why you would be able to see me. Maybe in some other part of the world they are sleeping. I mean, in the Middle East or in Africa. So this is the point. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I hope that if I would be having time. If no, I would be posting some nice video where I will be sharing with you some particular areas, some particular points which will be in your interest. And here we are. So I will leave you for now and see you next time. And have a good day or have a good night, who is in different part of the world. Thank you one more time, and please don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos and put like. Ciao.